Sarah was only 26 years old when she married the man she believed would be her forever. Their wedding was beautiful, filled with smiles, promises, and dreams of a happy future together. In the beginning, everything seemed perfect. They traveled together, laughed together, and shared plans about buying a home and starting a family. Sarah truly believed she had found the love of her life. But as the months passed, things slowly began to change. Her husband became distant. Small disagreements turned into daily arguments. He started criticizing everything she did, how she dressed, how she spoke, and even the friends she spent time with. Sarah kept telling herself that every marriage has difficult moments and that things would get better. She stayed silent because she loved him. She apologized even when she wasn't wrong. She sacrificed her happiness to keep the peace. But no matter how hard she tried, nothing changed. One evening, after another painful argument, Sarah looked at herself in the mirror. She barely recognized the woman staring back at her. The confident, cheerful girl she once was had disappeared. That night, she made the hardest decision of her life. She decided to leave. The divorce process was painful. Some people blamed her. Others spread rumors without knowing the truth. Many told her she should have stayed because marriage is supposed to be difficult. But Sarah knew there was a difference between facing challenges together and losing yourself completely. After the divorce, life wasn't easy. She moved into a small apartment, started working longer hours, and slowly rebuilt her life. There were days she cried herself to sleep and wondered if she had made the right choice. Yet every morning she stood up again. She learned new skills, made new friends, and began doing things she had once given up. She traveled, read books, exercised, and rediscovered the dreams she had forgotten. Little by little, she found herself again. Years later, Sarah wasn't remembered as the divorced woman. She was known as a successful business owner, a confident speaker, and someone who inspired other women to believe in themselves. One day, a young woman approached her after a speech and said, "Your story gave me the courage to live a life that was making me unhappy." Sarah smiled with tears in her eyes because she realized that her painful past had become someone else's hope. She understood that divorce wasn't the end of her story. It was the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where she chose peace over pain, respect over fear, and self-worth over staying in a relationship that no longer brought happiness. Sometimes the bravest decision isn't holding on. Sometimes the bravest decision is letting go and believing that better days are waiting ahead. Moral: your value is never defined by your relationship status. Sometimes walking away from the wrong relationship is the first step toward the life you truly deserve.